Hello, just a little walk down the riverside of the Swan River in Perth. I've just come from the Optus Stadium. I needed to see what it looked like because the Ashes start very soon, and the Australian team are there practising in the press. So I got a nice little welcome bonus there, which I didn't think I'd get. And yeah, I've got that on film, so I've got a little video for that. But I'm going to just turn the camera around now, and this is where I'm walking right now. I'm walking back from the Optus Stadium, crossed over a bridge, went past a kind of a school, college, past the old cricket stadium, and now it's bringing me out down here, which is a lovely walk. City across the road. So this is not too bad, and boats doing their boat thing. And this river is well wide, a million times wider than the Trent back home for me, the River Trent. Yes, really big river. Up the top there's the park. So there's trees in the distance, that's King's Park. Going there another day, and I will be filming there as well. So I'll be doing a bit of that up there, so you can see what Swan is, a big monument up there for the fallen heroes, and obviously being November soon. But all very poignant. But it has been November, early November, you know what I mean. So it's the other side there. Apparently with my all-day travel ticket I can get a ferry to the other side, so that's another thing that I'm actually going to do while I'm here. Just got over a week to go, a week and a few days, 3 days I think it is. So I've still got some mileage in the bag to do stuff. Rottnest, whatever it is, island, I think is going to be on the agenda with my friend and his family, which is going to be nice. And some other stuff as well, but yeah, Fremantle, another place I'm going to go to. So I've got a few things lined up that I'll be able to sort out and hopefully share on film as well on YouTube. There you go, we're getting to more of the city there. There's a Crown Plaza across the road. Don't know what these are down here. Things for boats. Apparently in this river as well there's plenty of bull sharks. These are the sharks. These are the sharks that are really versatile. Number one, I think they're the most dangerous shark. Getting bit by a great white and ravaged, getting bit by a bull shark and ravaged. I think the outcome is going to be the same. But the bull sharks are, I don't know, they're bigger than me. If you stand one up from its tail to its mouth, it's much bigger than me. I think they go to only 3 or 4 meters or so. But the bull sharks are classed as the garbage can of the sea because they'll eat anything. And if that's a human, they don't care, so they're prey. See, great whites usually like seals. They kind of live on seals, they hang around where seals are. They usually attack humans sometimes because like humans wear like the swimsuit things, I forgot what they're called now, wetsuits, that's it, and they're black. And a lot of seals, fur is kind of black when they're in the water. Well yeah, bull sharks, they take no prisoners, and they live in these waters, and they can live in fresh water as well as salted water, so they're super adaptable. And yeah, so if they're hungry and they see flesh of any kind, be it fish, be it humans, I think they're not bothered. They'll just want to take a bite and get their dinner. So yeah, right, a bit more. Have some nice trees here on this walk. There's another slight walk as well. So this walk with the lines on, it's for bikes and humans, and this is humans only. I don't understand those two girls that are taking that route, because this route's much better, and you're right next to the water. And it's about 29 degrees today. It is overcast, it's warm. There's supposed to be a thunderstorm happening. Hopefully while I'm not walking, but it says 10% chance. So it's one of them, I guess, moves quite quick through the area. It might hit, it might not. But hopefully it won't today. again, like I say, clouds are there. There's a few dark clouds, but no, 29 degrees is well warm enough. I can tell it's 29 degrees. The little breeze off here is perfect. It's a little bit cooler than the weather at the minute. It's just keeping me nice and cool here. But if you're walking down here in January, which is the equivalent of our July, back home, there's some horrendously hot days. You could be walking in a 45-degree heat of pure hot sun, like pure hot sun. So yeah, can be challenging that time of year. I've been here this time of year a long time ago, 2010. I stopped nearly a month. Yeah, pretty much unbearable when you're walking in those temperatures. You need places you can walk into that are air conditioned, so you can help recover. And then you do little bits, and then you go in, you do little bits, and you go in, and you definitely wear a hat. Definitely wear a hat. Otherwise, you're going to have a fried head, hair or no hair, very quickly, burning that scalp, and that won't be fun. I don't think I've actually ever burnt my head before, but I don't think I want to start now. But it'd be nice to get a bit of a tan. There's a nice little park here between the water and the city itself. No one's playing football at the minute, so yeah, you can sunbathe on there, chill, have a rest, play some football. It can all be done over there, and it's quite big. It's quite big. Some more buildings. The main buildings are behind the trees. They have a bank building, I think Western Union Bank building or something. It's like the most famous skyscraper. Where I'm walking to now, where I've been before, over 15 years ago, is a place called the Lucky Shack, which is a pub. There's food. And it used to be pretty much standalone on its own. Now it's been completely built up at the side of it with hotels, Hiltons and stuff like that. And a kind of reminder, obviously I go travelling to LA quite a bit. It's near where the Nokia, it reminds me near where the Nokia Theatre is. Not on that big scale, but there's kind of like hotels that appear right at the side of these kind of venues you go to. And obviously the Lucky Shack is not a big massive pop venue or a stadium like the Staples Centre or the Crypto, as it's called now, which is near Nokia Live as well. I think it's just, yeah, this one's just a little pub. A little, it's pub that's been there for years. So you can sit outside and see jellyfish floating around at the top. Yeah, jellyfish. I don't know if they actually come out when it's hotter. When I was there before, it was like stupidly hot, so I don't know if they raise to the water when it's hotter. But I've not seen no jellyfish hanging around at the top here. So that's another occupancy of this river, and it's yeah, won't want to touch one of them either. This one's not for strong bites. This is for its poison it's going to inject into you. There's many kind of creatures, especially this part of the world, that can just do you lots of damage very quickly. So we don't want that. We respect nature and the animals and their ecosystem, etc. More of the city. There's a big hotel there, reminded me of Trump Tower a little bit. It's called Duxton Hotel. It was like a mini Trump Tower. It's more because of the colour of it. The colour looks quite goldish, and that's what most of his towers are in different parts of America, like Vegas or New York. But it's just over there behind those trees. Oh no, it isn't. It's there's another gold building there. I thought, why is the top of it there? But yeah, it's just behind those trees. It's between two little white buildings. They look like loads of apartments. And you imagine the price of the apartments here. Blimey. And obviously I'm stopping with my friend's in-laws. They were telling me about the house prices around here. My mate was telling me about what his house would be worth now. And yeah, even if you like sold and made profit on it, I was talking to him, he's still got to buy something relevant to the prices today. So you'd have to waste all his money for something the same again. So it's totally pointless unless you had a crystal ball to say there's going to be a housing crash in 2 weeks' time. This might be a chance now to sell, get your money, and then upgrade. That's never going to happen, no. And that takes time. It's not an overnight thing either, as well. But yeah, price of hyacinth all around the world is ridiculous. It's just got too much, and the average person, especially on stuff like minimum wage, if they're on their own, can never really afford a house, which is sad because it should be a basic necessity where it's easily affordable and then can become your own. Anyway, that's a different conversation, isn't it? There's the big skyscrapers. Does remind me of a bit like an American city, but the one with the triangle type top roof, that is the more famous one, more to me, maybe not to other people, but that's the one that stands out to say, if you're looking at a skyline, you're going, yeah, that's Perth. Someone having a jog. Right, I might leave it there, because just when I get down to those buildings there, and at the side, it's the second lot of buildings, it's just a pub, the same colour as the first building towards the shore in front of me, and looks similar as well. So thank you. Just a little walk at the side of the water, of the river, the Swan River, and it gives you some kind of idea how and what Perth looks like. Doing plenty more videos on Perth, but this is just a walk and talk video while we're watching the water. Lots of the water. Right, well, one little story before I go. Last time I was here, I fell in this water. I was on a boat. It was like a stag night thing with one of my mate's friends, and I fell overboard. I swallowed some of the water as well, and I was violently sick that night. Violently sick. Yeah, not the best memory. But yeah, if you swallow this water, it'll make you sick. And it was dead salty as well. Remember that. It was like the sea. Right, anyway. See you later. Thank you. Bye.